Hi everyone, it's Monique at Butterbee Scraps. I just wanted to show you another little mini album that I created. I didn't really title this one, I just put an adage ticket on the front. And it's held on by this clip, so it can be taken off and you can title it however you want. But anyway, I used the 7 Gypsies Gypsy Market paper, and I'm sure you've seen in one of my giveaway videos I gave away a kit, but I just wanted to show you some of the cool things that you can do with this paper. So on the front I added, these are all I Am Roses flowers and I Am Roses leaves. Actually I think these buds may be Wild Orchid Crafts. So I just got a variety of flowers. If you see my albums, you'll know that I put tons of flowers on. Just have a tiny little charm and a Tim Holtz tassel here holding it closed, and I have just a loop, and I'm not sure what these are called. Anyway, it's from the jewelry section at Walmart actually. For the binding, I actually just took a black piece of paper, ran it through my embossing folder, and I used a little bit of gold rough and buff over the just to bring out the texture. And then I just glued a bunch of bling on the back. And the reason I did that is there's just so many fibers out the other end, I thought it'd look kind of funny. Anyway, so I'm going to open it up and have a look. I created this album using Laura Denison's, I think it's her folded paper bag style. So what you do is you just end up folding over the ends of the paper bags to create pockets on the end of each page. I also used her stack the deck binding method on this album. So inside the cover, I just clipped in this little mini book with a journaling spot, and you can put a photo on the front and back, or neither. It's up to you. And on every page, what I did was I decorated the pocket with flowers, and also just a cutout with an embossed quote on each page. So this one says, "In dreams we catch glimpses of life larger than our own." And these are all Tim Holtz stamps. You can see I used rub and buff around the edges of the black. You'll also see that I alternated black and white tags throughout the album. So this is just a 7 Gypsies tag that I inked around the edges and put a little bit of fiber on the end. And this is actually from Tim Holtz mini cabinet die, and I used some of my Lindy Stamp Gang on there I just wanted it splattered on there so it looked messy, and you'll see I use this technique a lot in the album. So I embossed a little bit. This here's a little button that I put through a hole, and I just took one of those I think this is a garment pin it's called, and put a little charm on there. And I've got a black picture mat on that one. This paper is just so beautiful too. So the end of this pocket, I've got this black tag. Again, some more of the Tim Holtz stamping. This is, if you watched my 2011 favorites, I showed this stamp. This is that really large Flourish 1 stamp from Tim Holtz, and I twist and turn it, and you'll see it used throughout this album. So I used gold embossing powder on the 2 images here, and then what I did was I used perfect pearls on the center. And then I just put a picture mat on the back. And you can see I used the gold rough and buff all around the edges, and I really like how sloppy it looks. So the second page here says "Enjoy the journey." So you'll see I have the black cabinet tags on this page. These are a couple of 7 Gypsies tags which can pull out from this little corner. Journaling spot on the back. And here again some more of the Lindy Stamp Gang. This is my the Mystic Malachite, I think, which is the color, one of my favorite colors. I just love that. This one here, "Time is a companion that goes with us on the journey. It reminds us to cherish each moment because it will never come again." And again here I got a combination of a coin and a button here. Just a picture mat on the back there. This was another one of my favorite favorite stamps from Tim Holtz. I think it's called Baroque. So you see I used it on both sides. This one says, to be all that is possible, we must attempt the impossible. And that's actually half of one of Tim Holtz's stamps, and the other half is here. To be all that we can be, we must dream of being more. So this is 7 Gypsies tag again. White cabinet die. So I'll just go through this album pretty quickly so that you can... It's got a lot of similar elements throughout the whole album, so... And you'll see that same techniques on all the black tags. And this is The Journey Awakens the Soul. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that stamp. So I just got a button here, and again the garment pin. This is the Flourish 1 stamp again. Live in the moment and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering. This is that grid stamp I showed. Used all my favorite stamps in this one. Another 7 Gypsies tag. And you'll see I've used a lot of my fabric flowers throughout as well. It says, the heart has its reasons of which reason knows nothing. Sorry, didn't mean to shake the camera, guys. This paper is just, I love the colors. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. It says, live the life you've imagined. This again, these tags are removable. So to embrace imperfection, that one I am learning to do. I love imperfection in my scrapbooking, actually. I just think it really adds to the character and grunginess. It's perfectly imperfect, if you want to put it that way. In this, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. Last couple of tags here. And of course I always have my stamp here with my signature and the date. I do that with every single one of my albums. So I hope you guys liked it, but I do have a bit of a surprise. What I did as I created this album is I put together a little kit. And I will show you everything that's in the kit. I've got, and this is actually, there's more in the kit than I actually used to create this album, but you will get everything that I used to create the album in the kit, if you know what I mean. So there's some coordinating papers here, and I always put neutrals, lots of neutrals here. I think there's an 8.5 by 11 of the white, the manila, the craft, 2 8.5 by 11 of the black, 1 8.5 by 11 of the green. I also included some 6 by 6 here. There's 2 gold, 2 red, 2 brown. There are 18 different papers. 12 of them are there's 6 of them that are double because there's only 12 pattern papers in this collection. I'll just show you the front because the backs are all just a plain color. You could use the back though. and then the rest of these are doubles. I've included some chipboard here for the covers. I've included 6 of the small Michaels bags. These are what I use, but I folded over the ends. However, what I did for you is I made sure that these chipboard pieces were long enough to make a full-size album if you didn't want to fold the edges of the ends of the bags over. So I have 6 each of manila number 8 tags and black number 8 tags. I have 6 each of the manila cabinet tags and the black cabinet tags. I also have some of the 7 Gypsies tags you've seen throughout the album. And some numbers. And the adage ticket. I've included several of my hand cut and curled, the edges of these organza flowers are curled flowers. I made those using the Tim Holtz tattered floral die. I've got tons of leaves in here, and actually if you go to my blog I'll have a complete listing of how many of each are in the kit. Got a bag of the I Am Roses flowers, some brads and eyelets, things like that. The bling that I use throughout the album. I've got a bag of charms and buttons here. It's got everything I used in the album plus some. These are the hole reinforcers for the tags in case you want to use those. I didn't use any on mine, but there's several yards of fibers and pearls and everything, and actually something I didn't use but that I'm including in the kit are a variety of laces. So what I thought I would do is, if for whoever wants to purchase the kit, I'm going to take detailed pictures of the mini album just in case you're looking for inspiration as to how to use these materials, and then you have something that you can look at. So I will email digital photos of the completed album for you to look at for inspiration. So if you're interested in purchasing the kit, please go over to my blog. You can see the complete listing of materials and the price and everything. You just have to go to the Patterns and Such tab and scroll down to the bottom. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Selkirk's daughter, a creature of the sea. When I'm in my silky, silky skin, I live so wild and free. I twist and turn and dive down deep to where the bones of sailors sleep, to find my hoard of human things, coats and boots and dead men's rings.